In Red Dead Redemption 2, there is one mission in particular where Arthur catches TB. This is in the mission Money Lending and Other Sins, where you need to collect a debt from Thomas Downs.
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Please, I have a family, sir, please.
I don't care about your family.
He obviously has TB, and coughs blood on Arthur.
You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
If you would rather not have TB, it would be a good idea to not visit Thomas Downs at all. The problem is, if you spend too long avoiding Thomas Downs, then the game tries to force you to visit. When you go to your tent and try to use the bed, instead of getting the option to rest, you instead get a prompt to read a letter. It is only just possible to access the bed, but it involves a lot of sidling back and forth to get in exactly the right position. Well, what's the problem with reading the letter? It is only a letter from Mary, so the worst you should have to worry about is bad handwriting, right?
You know it's me from the bad handwriting.
The problem is that this now triggers Strauss to come and demand that you visit Thomas Downs. This forces you into the mission, and the usual option to cancel has been removed. You can't interact with any of the other missions, you can't fast travel, and you can't free roam. If you try just riding off, then you get a mission failed screen, with the only options being to retry checkpoint or restart mission. If you try again, the only new option it gives you is to skip the checkpoint, which just takes you straight to Thomas Downs to catch TB. Plus, if you are relying on autosave, then loading the save just puts you straight back in the mission again. You can avoid starting the whole Money Lending and Other Sins mission entirely, but that is needed to unlock the ledger. You need the ledger to unlock fast travel. But, it turns out there is one reliable way to cancel the mission. First, make sure you have autosave turned on. Next, go and trigger the mission by reading the letter.
Arthur.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting.
Mr. Morgan, can I? Are you okay?
Yes. I was miles away, I'm afraid.
So it seems. Anyway, it's that fellow Downs.
The, do-gooder?
Exactly. We lent him quite a sum. It seems like he has little intention of repaying us. He was quite ridiculous when I went to see him. You've not been to see him yet, I take it?
I'm sorry, Herr Strauss. I had a lot on. I'll go give him a gentle reminder.
Not so gentle. I don't like his kind. Superior.
As you wish.
After Strauss finishes talking, it will quick save. Load that quick save. Now get on your horse and just ride in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Select retry checkpoint, and it will take you over to Thomas Downs. Now ride in the opposite direction again.
Yep.
Just ride the trail down the cliff and away. It will give another mission failed screen, but this time you get the option to cancel. All you need to do now is to hit cancel, and you are out of the mission. You can free roam and do any other mission you like, including the mission with Mary that was unlocked by the letter.
Mary?
Best of all, you can now use the camp without having the letter constantly trying to trap you into getting TB. It is also possible to get the option to cancel the mission by riding over the cliff and dying. You don't need to kill Arthur to cancel though, you can just ride down the trail. So there you go. If you don't enjoy dying, try this out, then you can play around in Chapter 2 as Healthy Arthur as long as you like.